I was 8 when the angels came, took my father in the night, left a silence in the hallway, left his boots beside the light. Mama wore grief like clothing, I wore his old flannel shirt. We learned to live around the missing, learned to smile through all the hurt. Then a man with Sunday manners came and held my mother's hand, said it'd be a steady harbor, said it'd help us understand. And for a while the house felt warmer, for a while the storms would wait, but a gentle hand can harden, kindness has a hiding place. Now I'm standing in the doorway, 15 years of holding still, while his words cut like the bottles that he empties on the sill. Mama wears her bruises softly, wears the lies he makes her tell, and I'm learning how to be a ghost before my body's dead as well. Just a boy who learned to vanish, learned to never make a sound, while my father's watching somewhere 6 feet deep in holy ground. Then the devil turned his whiskey eyes on something I had done, said a boy needs discipline, said a man protects what he's become. His fist came down like thunder, I heard my mother scream his name, and in that moment something shifted, something older than the pain. I felt cold hands on my shoulders, felt a warmth I nearly lost. 15 years of watching helpless, all that waiting had a cost. And my voice came out like river ice, like stones beneath the snow. You don't touch what isn't yours, I heard a stranger tell him low. Now I'm standing in the doorway, but I'm not the one who stands. There's a work-worn hand around my fingers, there's a promise in my hands. Mama's crying, but she sees it, sees the man she buried young, and the fury of a gentle father who has watched his son become undone. There's a reckoning in motion, there's a justice long since due, and the dead don't always linger, but they always follow through. He stumbled back like he'd seen judgment, like the grave had come to call. Backed in the garage door, watched it close like heaven's wall. And we stood there, me and Father, in a body that we shared. He said, "Son, I'm sorry I was late." I said, "Dad, I knew you cared." Morning found the house much quieter, found the squad cars in the drive, found the garage sealed with yellow tape, found one less man alive. Mama held me like I was 8 again, like time had come undone, and I felt a kiss upon my forehead, felt a warmth just like the sun. He said, "An eye for eye, you took mine, it's time you paid the price. First time was a free one, the second time you lose your life." Then a cold wind brushed the curtains, and I knew he'd said goodbye. Just a father who came home to teach a man to die.